Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday, January 19th. I'm Nicole Nalepa, and we want to let you know that in just a few moments, there is going to be a big announcement in Connecticut's upcoming race for governor, and it looks as though it could be a rematch of what we saw in 2018. So we'll have the latest on that. But first, let's get right over to Scott, because Scott, we're in an early warning weather alert now, right?
We certainly are. We've decided to go into alert mode a little bit earlier this morning, and that's because we're expecting some snow for tomorrow morning's commute. The timing is not great, ladies and gentlemen. Today is going to be fine, and we're talking about the mildest day for the next 7, so we want you to get out there and enjoy it. It's going to be windy today, with winds gusting in excess of 20 to 30 miles an hour, and that'll make it feel a little bit cooler, but still, with temperatures in the 40s, you got to love it. We're rolling out the bus. Look at the ride home, 43 inland, 45 for the shoreline. That's exceptional. We have just had some unbelievable, beautiful live iCams for you this morning. There's Hartford for you. 24 degrees. The wind is out of the south-southwest, pumping up that milder air. Whoa. What?
Word.
Oh, my word.
Is this one of the most beautiful shots we've had there?
I think it is. I think it. Look
at that.
Look at that.
Let's just stay on this for the next 5 minutes.
All right, very good. Nicole,
Play
back
some
to you.
calm music.
Exactly
or maybe
right.
you can sing for us. How's that?
Oh, what a beautiful morning. New Haven, 33. South wind at 11. A little bit of a breeze there in New Haven, but isn't that skyline absolutely gorgeous? All right, now the temperatures out there this morning, 16 for Winstead. It's cold, but the numbers are moving up. Storrs 21, 23 in East Hartford, and 27 in West Haven. And you'll notice that feels like column, pretty much exactly the same as the temperature column, so not a lot of wind out there. More numbers for you. Typical overnight low, 18. We're at 16 in Putnam and Willimantic, 17 in Salisbury and Torrington, 18 in Meriden, and then look at New Haven, 33 in New Haven. That's exceptional. So those numbers are going to march into the mid-40s today. All right, now the temperature differential, we are down throughout most of the state with the exception of the immediate shoreline. And we're only up a degree or 2 there from yesterday. So it's a little bit colder than yesterday to start, but the temperatures are going to warm up nicely with that south-southwesterly flow. All right, take a look at your headlines. All is calm and cold, mostly cloudy, partly to mostly cloudy today, and then snow for tomorrow morning. Here's the breakdown today. Partly to mostly cloudy. Temperatures in the low 40s, mid 40s for the shoreline. Hour by hour we go with partial sunshine. So it looks like a pretty good day of weather. But according to early morning futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, womp, womp, womp. Cold front rolls in tonight through tomorrow morning. Here's the snow by 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. It is snowing, and we've got 6 a.m. snow for you. And then 11 a.m. we've got, as the system is pushing on out and away from Connecticut, but not before we receive anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snow during tomorrow morning's commute. Going to be a little tough tomorrow morning. Plan accordingly. Daytime highs today in the low to mid 40s, and then your 7-day forecast includes that snow for tomorrow morning, then partial clearing in the afternoon. Temperatures drop 23. Then we're watching the potential for a weekend storm, but at this point, at this time, it's Wednesday. It looks like it's going out to sea. Subject to change, but we'll certainly keep you posted. 7:03.5. Good morning, Nicole. We'll send it back to you.
Good morning. Oh, I hope we have that iCam coming up again.
Yes,
that was
beautiful,
so
right?
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
All right, let's get back to our top headlines for you this morning on this Wednesday. So Channel 3 has learned that Bob Stefanowski will be announcing today that he is seeking the Republican nomination for governor. Stefanowski ran and lost against Governor Ned Lamont back in 2018. Since then, he has been critical about the Democrats' performance. Stefanowski is a former business executive, and coming up later tonight, we're going to have an in-depth interview with Stefanowski. That's all starting at 4 on Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Also happening today, classes will resume at the Sport and Medical Sciences Academy in Hartford, and this is the first time students will be returning there since last Thursday's tragedy when a 13-year-old student overdosed on fentanyl during school hours. That student was taken to the hospital and died over the weekend. 2 other students were also treated at the hospital, but we know that they have since been released and they're okay. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones has the very latest now from Hartford.
Board members held a public meeting last night for the first time since the tragic event. The school superintendent announced there would be a 2-hour delay this morning to give staff some time to prepare for the return of students. 14 additional staff members will be made available today, including social workers and counselors, as well as therapy dogs. Adding security will be tighter than ever.
We will also conduct random screening searches. Screening searches include bags and no-touch wanding similar to what we have done when we have heard of potential bomb threats, if you will, at schools.
Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
In New Haven, fallen police officer Diane Gonzalez will be laid to rest today. Gonzalez died a week ago after spending 13 years in a coma. Now, this followed a crash that took place on the job, which also killed another officer. A graveside service with department honors is set for this afternoon at Evergreen Cemetery, and a wake was held in Officer Gonzalez's honor yesterday. Police have identified the victim of a shooting in Hartford, and now they need the public's help investigating this crime. 22-year-old Kendall Fair of West Hartford was killed after she was shot right near Mather Street around 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. 2 other men were also hurt. Police say the shooting may have started on nearby Albany Avenue, and they are asking anyone with any information to give them a call. Connecticut's COVID positivity rate inched back up to 18%. And today, the Mohegan Tribe is doing what they can to protect people against the virus. They are holding a walk-in clinic starting at 10 a.m. today, so this goes until 4 p.m. The clinic will be held in the Seasons Buffet restaurant. All eligible age groups are welcome, and the casino will host more walk-in clinics each Wednesday through February 23rd. And going forward, fans will have to show proof of ID and their vaccine cards to get into the XL Center for a Yukon Gate. This is all part of a new policy designed to stop the spread of COVID-19. Unvaccinated fans will have to present a negative PCR or antigen test taken within 72 hours.
It feels good. I got a little one at home that hasn't been able to get vaccinated yet. He's not old enough, so knowing that, the chances are very remote that I bring it home to him more than anything is pretty reassuring.
Right now, Yukon is not requiring proof of having a COVID-19 booster shot. Thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on your Wednesday morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Make sure to keep that app handy, too, with the winter blast we're going to be getting. And stay safe, be healthy, stay positive. We'll see you back here tomorrow.